Hello and welcome to CNYWeathertainment.com. I'm meteorologist Jeff Matthews with a check of your weather forecast, and I'm a happy camper because forecasts are rolling down the line just as forecast, and I hope you're noticing it too because a couple of areas of showers moved through yesterday morning and early afternoon. We had a beautiful bright sunset just as predicted with the wind kicking in, and now we have a cool dry air mass that's going to result in highs only in the middle to upper 70s through Friday. The average is 81 degrees, so that's well below average, and then around or just above 80 for the upcoming weekend. Meanwhile, your weather headlines, we got some eye candy coming up for us this week. Oh, looking good. Dry days and cool nights ahead. That means take the top down on the Jeep, take the top down on the motorcycle. I guess you wouldn't have to do that, would you? Well, anyway, you can still do that, and I'm sure I'll be singing some Paul Davis songs the next several nights for you as we update the forecast, because it's going to be some cool nights and fresh breezes, low humidity. You don't get this kind of weather very often in July. You want to enjoy these when you get them. Meanwhile, I want to encourage you to check out my event forecast because there's many events going on this weekend, some big like at Cooperstown, some medium like at Frankfurt, and some smaller ones. And I've got you covered with Central New York's forecast for those events and those specific days and locations. Meanwhile, there's a look at the band of shower activity that moved through yesterday. That's the ushering in of the cooler, drier air. But notice the breaks in the line. Those are tough to forecast, so that's why sometimes I might say a chance or scattered shower, because not everyone always sees it in these scenarios, and that was indeed the case where, well, Oneida and much of Herkimer County was pretty much rain-free, although surrounding areas certainly did get wet several times from those areas of rain showers passing through. But that's now moving off the coast and away, big area of dry weather. Have to wait and see how much of that moisture gets tugged on by this front moving off the coast. These fronts continue to move off the coast, at least the northern half of them, but the tail end tends to lag behind, create storminess, drag some of that moisture out of the Midwest and out of the Rockies, and create new storms. And that may happen for late in the upcoming weekend. But meanwhile, that high and this low will work together in concert to drag down cooler and cooler air, and dry air too. Check out my almanac. Look at that. That's a nice looking almanac for me because the forecast was exactly the same as the actual high, and the low is 1 degree off. Wow, it's almost like I know what I'm talking about. Almost. Let's not get carried away. It was dry for Rome and for Utica, but there were areas that did see some light rain yesterday afternoon. So that covers the almanac, and now we'll look at your forecast. Sunny in the morning, partly cloudy afternoon, fresh breezes, which will be gusty at times, a high of 75. Tonight, mostly clear and a Paul Davis night, 53 for the low. Tomorrow, a ditto day, looking just like today. Sunny morning, partly cloudy afternoon, cool breezes, only 73 in July. And Friday, much the same, but a tad warmer. Totally sunny for Saturday. Chance for a shower or two or a thunder shower on Sunday. Again, check back in to see how that winds up playing out as we get closer to the weekend. That is a check of your 7-day forecast. Make it a great day.
Welcome to Intermission. Yeah, intermission.